So we're gonna get into the what I call the Cree pronunciations. So once you practice this, this makes up the language. So once you start saying this and hearing that when we did the introduction first, and these will start, you will start to understand to read and what you're hearing and what you're going to read. Okay, so on top we have the vowel sounds, which is familiar with the English, so we're going to take those, and then we have our consonants on the side here, which they're one letter sounds, and here the Cree pronunciation has 2 letter sounds. So you have your short vowel sound and your long vowel sound. So we're going to start with eh. So it's like ekose. So ekose means thank you, right? So you have eh. So I'm going to go across. Okay. So I, o, a. I, o, a. Okay. So you have I, double E sound, o, a. So you're going to see the bars, those are your long sounds. Okay? Okay, now we're going to go into the 2-word sounds. So you have che, chi, cho, cha. So I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to take the word double sound here, G. So it's like G-man. So that means boat. Okay, G-man. Okay, so we're going to go to the K sounds. Ke, ki, ko, ka. Ke, ki, ko, ka. So I'm going to go back to the double E sound here again. So it's like gina, g. So it almost sounds like a G sound, g, like girl, right? Girl, g. So I'll say that again. Je, ji, go, ga. So we have our M sound, So me, mi, mo, ma. Ne, ni, no, na. Because I've got our P sound. Pe, pi, po, pa. So you have pe. So when we did our number sounds, our number words, we have pe, piak, peyak. And then we'll go to our S's. Se, si, so, sa. So my kids like the word sheep. So sheep is duck in Cree. So you have your SI, long double sound, sheep. So we have our T sounds, which I said sounds like D sounds. So we don't say tance, we say dance. So it's a thick T-D sound. So te, ti, to, da. De, ti, do, da. W, we, wo, wa. And this is a funny part where my kids said wa. So we say wa, we say egg, wa. Okay? And the Y sound, ye, ye, yo, ya. So the Y sounds, you're going to hear those I find they're always used in a question. So when I said my name is Kimberly Halcrow, so Kim Halcrow in this negason. So the question is, what is your name? And you're going to hear that the Y sound where it says dance is negaso yen. So it's a yen. Dance is negaso yen. So ya, ye, yo, ya. Okay? And as years went by, I guess they've added more, but there's this bottom part, they do have these ones on there too. So we have Que, que, qui, quo, quo, qua, 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 qua. So, que, que. So if you hear the que, it's like esquel. Woman, esquel, que. So once you start practicing those and giving the sentence, break it up. Don't worry about not knowing what it understands. You need to know first how to say it, and then maybe worry about what you're saying, but just be confident on the Cree pronunciation and how you're saying it. So you need to believe in yourself that, oh, I could read these. And then once you do that, you'll get into the setting of reading and be more comfortable of who you are to say the language or to speak the language. So, ego se. We, we, wo, wo, wa, wa. Be, 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 bo, bo, ba, ba. De, de, di, do, do, da, da. Ge, ge, gi, go, go, ga, ga. Me, me, mi, mo, mo, ma, ma. Ne, ni, no, no, na, na. Je, ji, ju, ju, ja, ja. Se, si, so, so, sa, sa. Yeah, 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 yo, yo, ya, ya. Hey, he, ho, 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 ha, ha. I'm going to emphasize on our vowel sounds and the consonants. So, vowel sounds is e, I, o, a. So, when you see this, what I call the bar on top of these are called macron, macrons. Macron, macrons. Okay, macron. So, as in, so we're going to go into the eh. Okay, so the eh sounds like the E in berry, berry. Sounds like berry, eh, berry. So I'm gonna put a few Cree words with this, so you have already learned egose, 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 berry, be. You could hear that, right? So egose, so egose means that's all. Egose, that's all. Okay, and then the word, like the word megots. Megots. So you got your me, got the eh sound in there. Megots. So megots means presently. There's something happening right now. Megots. Presently. Megots. And then we have the word kiwe. Kiwe. Kiwe means go home. Okay, now you have that eh sound. So repeat after me. Say ekose. Ekose. Megots.
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 And kiwe.
Kiwe.
Kiwe. Go home. Okay, and it has the macron on top of the E. So making it like the berry sound. Okay. Alrighty. And then we're gonna go into the I with the macron. Okay, and this makes the with the macron on top indicates the long sound of the E. So in English, so you have the word in English, you have C, B. Okay, so if you say that in English, say C, B. So I'm going to put a few Cree words that goes with this I with the macron on top to make the E sound. So we're gonna have the word nista. 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 Me too. Nista. Nista. And then we have she sheep. She sheep. She sheep. Macron on top of those two, so she sheep means duck. Duck. So one of the one of the birds. She sheep. Duck. And then we're gonna emphasize more on the Nina. Macron on the I, Nina. And then we have Gina. Okay? Nina, Gina. So remember, Nina meant me or I, and Gina is you or your. Okay? Alright, so let's go to. Okay. So say Nista.
Nista.
Sisip.
Sisi.
Nina.
Nina.
Kina.
Kina.
There you go. So that's your macron with the I that emphasizes the double E sound. And it sounds like C and B. Okay. Okay. Now we have this vowel sound without the macron. So in English it sounds like bit, 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 right there. Okay, there's your I, bit. So I'm gonna put a few Cree words so you can hear this I as in the sound b, b, b sound. So we have mispun, 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 meaning it is snowing. Right? Mispun, it is snowing. Mispun. Right? And then we have the word atim. Atim. Okay, atim, it's right there. Atim, meaning dog. Dog. Atim. Atim. And the other one will be niska. 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 Okay, so that's right there again. Niska. Meaning goose. Goose. Okay, so repeat after me and you're going to hear that I sound and it's going to sound like b, bit. So mispun.
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 Atim.
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 Niska.
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 There you go. Okay, so we got the O with the macron on top of the O. With the macron, it sounded out like the oo, and in like loon. Okay, loon or soon. Okay, so the macron on top of the O makes it a long O sound. So loon, soon. Loon, soon. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple Cree words here. So we're going to have ota, ota, oh, loon, soon, uta, uta. Uta means here. Uta, uta. And we're going to have the word buse. Buse. Buse means climb aboard. Come on in, buse. Buse. So it's like a command too. Buse. Okay, buse. And then last one. So we say short form, oho, oho. And that's a short form to say oho miso. So I'm just gonna take the beginning of oho. So oho means owl. Oho. Okay, and which is funny, like the owl, when you hear it, it does say oho. Okay, so oho. All right, so repeat after me, and you're gonna hear your long vowel sound on loon and soon. So say uta,
Uta.
uta,
Uta.
buse,
Buse.
buse,
Buse.
oho,
Oho.
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 There you go. Yeah. Hi. So O sounds like English words, book, book, hook. And I'll just add another one, look. Okay? So right there. So those are like the short O. You notice there's no macron because we just finished doing that the one before. The O is book, hook, look. And then we're gonna have this word oh. So utina, 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 mean take it. Take it. Utina, utina. Okay, and then another Cree word to emphasize the O sound. O. So we have bo, botiska, botiska, bostiska, put it on. Right there. And then one more word, we have nagamo. Nagamo. Nagamo means sing. Sing. Nagamo. Okay? So let's go back. O, as in English sounds of book, hook, look. Say utina.
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 Bustiska.
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 Put it on. Nagamo.
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 Nagamo. There you go. That's your O. Now we got the A. We have an A with a macron on top. And the English words of the sounds, we're going to say father. Father. Okay, you right there. So say father. Father. And with the macron on top, making it the sound father. 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 And then we're going to go to the Cree word. It's right here. So we're going to say astam. Astam. Astam means come or come here. And then we're going to go to mato. 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 It means cry. Mato. And another example would be asta. 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 Meaning put here. Asta. Put here. Okay? Asta. So let's go back to our words. So macron on top, making the sound father. So let's go. Let's say astam.
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 Mato.
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 And then we have asta.
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 So the last one that we just did had the A with the long macron bar on top. So we're going to go to this short A sound. So the English would sound like pup or butt. Pup, butt, A. So their first word would be awas. 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 So that's like go away. And then another keyword, we're going to say astam. 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 Come here. And then we got Nina. 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 Okay, so awas, astam, Nina. Nina. E or I again. Okay, so here we go. So say awas.
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 Astam.
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 Nina.
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 There you go. So drilling and practicing using the sound chart in the table below. So I'm going to do the table, write out the table. And combinations and pronunciations each sound, consistently paying attention to the formation of the consonants and the vowel combination. Okay, so now got you write the part. Okay, and then we're going to start with P. P. Pe, P, po, P, po, 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 ba, ba. Okay, so say I, o, a. Pe, P, po, pa, pa. So we're going to put the T. So like I said, the T sound sounds like the D sound. Okay, D, 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 to, da, da. Then we got the K, ki, ke, ko, ka, ga, ga, ga. And then we're gonna go to che, chi, che, cho, ja. Now you see, when you read an English word, they come in a pair. See all the pairs? So as in when we said astam, so you have dum. So it's right here. Dum. Astam. Dum. Da. Astam. And you have your it's right here. So the more you practice the sounds of the Cree Roman standard orthography, have that chart in front of you all the time and refresh your memory and just sound out all the sounds. You'll get better at putting the combinations of when you get words. Ahí goes. So P, under the consonants, P, the letter P, sounds like the P in spot. 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 Okay? So it's not the P in the word pot. Pot. Okay, so I'm going to cross that out. It almost sounds like it is, but it's not. It almost sounds like it is, but it's not. So say spot. 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 So your P sound almost sounds like a thick B sound. So in other words, we're going to do a little exercise here. So it says, hold your hand in front of your mouth and notice the difference that you feel after you say spot and compared to pot. The puff of the air that you feel when you say pot is not the way to pronounce P in the Cree word. It is the P in it is the P in spot, and you will practice saying some examples. Okay, so spot. So you can spot, pot. So you're not feeling that, you shouldn't feel the puff come out, in other words. So spot. So in other words, you're gonna say bisim, bisim, bisim. So that means sun, bisim. And then we have pipun, 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 winter. Okay. And then we have biak, biak, biak means one. And I will put another word, aspin, aspin, aspin. Okay, so that's gone away. Aspin, gone away. All right, so let's go back and repeat after me, and you can feel the P spot thick B sound. Okay, so say bisim,
Bisim.
bisim,
Bisim.
pipun,
Pipun.
pipun,
Pipun.
biyak,
Biyak.
biyak,
Biyak.
aspin,
Aspin.
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 There you go. So we're gonna say gabbits, gabbits, gabbits. So gabbits, okay, gabbits means still, like still. Not in the word of something standing still. That's gabbits is like it's still going, gabbits. That kind of word. And the reason why I have this word gabbits, because you're gonna probably come across with this kind of a word together, gabbits. Okay, so let's go back. So repeat after me. Bisim,
Bisim.
pipun,
Pipun.
biyak,
Biyak.
aspin,
Aspin.
gabbits.
Gabbit.
Right. So T sounds like the T in stop. Stop. And then cut the T, stop. So the T, it's a thick sound of the letter D. D. So you got stop. So with the letter T in stop, it's not the T in tip. So you got that thick tip. Like I said, it's a D sound where you don't say dance. Okay? So that was high and hello. So you got it right there. You don't say dance, it's dance. 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 And then when you say these T words, you're gonna feel your tongue in front. So the form when your tongue is closer to the back of your mouth, the air flows through. But you need you need the voice in that T where your tongue is placed firm against the top of your teeth. So when you say dance, dance. Okay, and then I'll give you another one, and you're gonna feel that on your teeth. So dipiska. Oh, dipiska. Dipiskau. 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 It is dark. And then I could go into dipiska. That means dipiska. 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 Birthday. And we also have, I'm going to put mitadath. So that's a lot of that when you say mitadath. So mitadath means the number 10. Mitadath. 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 Okay, so let's go back. Almost like the thick D sound. So you're going to go dance.
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 Dipiskau.
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 Dipiskau. Dipiska.
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 Mitadath.
Mitatan.
Mitadath.
Mitatan.
Mitadath.
Mitatan.
There you go. So all those you should feel their tongue against your teeth to make that thick D sound. Dance. So we got the K. It's the sound of, we're going to take the word good. Good. Okay? Good. Good. So one of the words we're going to put is gutak. 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 So gutak. Gutak. That means other. Other. Gutak. You got that thick G sound. Gutak. Gutak. And another K sound, we're gonna put Gina. 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 Right there. Gina. You. Okay? Biak. Biak. And then I'll go back to one of the other words. So we're gonna go biak. 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 Good. Okay? Alrighty. Gutak. Gutak. So this part with that, you almost like you're pointing your lips. Gutak. Go. 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 Okay? So say gutak.
Gutak.
Gina.
Gina.
Biak.
Biyak.
So your mouth is like, it emphasizes gutak, gina, biyak, yak. So it's kind of going to be open. Okay, so let's go to the C. So the letter C, it sounds like the ch for English, or say choice, choice, ch. And then we're going to give you a Cree word. So say G-man, 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 G-man. So it's boat. And then we got Jesqua, means wait. And then we got Mots, no. Okay, so repeat after me for the C sound, choice, G-man,
G-man.
G-man,
G-man.
Jesqua,
Jesqua.
Mots. Then we'll go down to the S. So S sound in the English, say. Okay, so say. And then we're gonna have the word say mac. Say mac. That means right away. Say mac. And then we have nistes. Nistes. And say. Sequin. Okay, so let's go. Oh, nistes, brother. Sequin, spring. Okay, so repeat after me for the S. So semak, nistes, sequin. There you go. For an English word, I would put mum. So we're gonna start with mom. Okay, nimama. My mother. Nimama. And we got mitso. Eat. And we have mittene. Very much. Okay, so repeat after me for the sound. So nimama, mitso, mittene. Mitso, mittene. Nimama. Okay, then we got the N. So I'll put the Cree words. So Newton, 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 wind. Wind, wind. So you could hear that same way. Newton. Nianan, Nianan, Nianan. Number 5. And we're gonna say Weniscow. 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 He or she wakes up. Weniscow. Okay, so we have our N's in there. Okay, so repeat after me. And so Newton,
Newton,
Nianan,
Nianin,
Weniscow.
Weniscow,
Newton,
Newton,
Nianan,
Nianin,
Weniscow.
Weniscow.
Right? Why? Why? So go right into a Cree word with this one. So we have why we say asai, 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 yai, yai. Okay, asai, and I have the word leaves, nipia, 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 leaves. Asai and nipia. Ready, meaning are you ready? And I'll just put the word nianan again. Nianan. Yeah, nianan. There we go. Number 5. So here's your sound for ya. So let's go. Asai.
Asai,
Asai.
Azai,
Nipia.
Nipia,
Nipia.
Nipia,
Nianan.
Nianin,
Asai.
Asai,
Asai. Like go back to the S, you say semak.
Semak,
Asai.
Asai,
There you go. And, oh, sorry. W. W sound. W. W. So we're going to say W, not W. 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 So we're going to say wapus. Wapus. And then we have weas. Weas. And wa. Wa, 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 wa. Okay, so let's go back. So wapus is rabbit. Weas is meat. And wawa is egg. Okay, so I'll say wapus,
Wapus,
weas,
Wias,
wawa,
Wawa,
wawa.
Wawa,
And as you can see, there's your macron making the long sound with the wa, wawa.
Wawa,
Wah wah.
Wawa,
And do the letter H. My. Okay. H. So we're gonna look at some Cree words. We're gonna put the word my gun. My gun. My gun. My gun. That means wolf. My gun. And then we have osche, osche, from, osche, from, osche, my gun, osche. Okay, so repeat for me with the H. You'll say my gun,
My gun,
osche,
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 osche. And let's do Githam. We'll put that word Githam. You can hear the H in there. Githam. Githam. Again. Yeah, so that means again. Githam. So my gun. Osche.
Osche,
Githam.
Githam,
Okay, and I also had these ones because in the language you're gonna come across with the inanimate and animate, with meaning living and non-living. So inanimate is non-living and inanimate is living. So I have a couple of these with the H sound. So we have ohe, anehe, and nehe. Okay, and all these mean the same as these, as in inanimate. This is what we're gonna call the demonstrative pronouns, where you're at as a speaker. Okay, so ohe, anehe, nehe. So as in, for an example, where I am, ohe, these, ohe, because as a speaker, they're close to me, and then nehe, anehe. So these are a little anehe, anehe. So if I were to put that way over there, and I'll say nehe, nehe. So those are the words of these.